Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about my TGB R125X. I only got it a couple of days ago, and it seems to be running really well. It's a very nice looking bike. I hope you agree. I've still got the stock exhaust on there, which I'm going to change. It's a 61 plate, which is 2011. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment. Obviously I need the L plates because I'm still only 17. When I do my proper bike test, I'll take those straight off. But I ain't got one on the front. I don't even think you need one on the front, but yeah, if you look there, I think that looks pretty cool. It's got a nice finish to the wheels. TGB are actually Taiwanese, and I've been going with a lot of I previously had a Boashian BT49 QT9, which is actually Chinese, so I thought I'll go with a Taiwanese this time. But yeah, it's a very nice little, very nice little bike. It goes, well, I've only done, let's have a look, let me just switch her on here. So, I'm not sure if you can see, but I've done 121 miles. That is pretty good going for a couple of days. You can see I love it so that much. I've been on it constantly. Let me just sit on here. So, we've got what we've got here. Got the fuel gauge there. Quite nice little gap for the fuel gauge there. It's quite nice just to look down, be able to see exactly how much you've got in there instead of a dial. Here we've got the revometer, 1,000 revs per minute. I've only got it up to about 8, and that was doing about 60 miles an hour. So this bike here, even though it is a 125, it does do 60 odd miles an hour, and that's pretty impressive for a 125. Here we've got a few buttons. Mode, it's quite cool. It can change your miles into your trip. So how many miles you've done on one trip. Oh, that's pretty cool. So have a look under the seat. Now with most bikes you've got a lock just here that opens up the seat. But on this one it's quite cool. You've got the ignition switch obviously here. That's on at the moment. Let me just turn it off. Open the seat. This pops open. And petrol cap there. Very nice not to have a key one. It just spring opens like that, and you can just literally pop them back on. I'm just getting watched by a few people here. Yeah. Sorry, don't come over. Right, so yeah, there's a seat. It's pretty good, pretty big seat for a standard size scooter. Good thing I like about this one that I haven't got on the other one is this has actually got a centre stand and a side stand, which is pretty cool. I've not used the kickstart yet. I should probably give that a go sometime. I might not try it now just in case I messed up. But this starter might be a bit tricky with one hand. Oh yeah, let's just talk about the dials on the handle a minute. So obviously this one's just your grip handle, nothing. This one here is your back brake, and this one here is your front brake. Obviously you already know that this is the accelerator, or the throttle. Now this here, full beam, low beam, standard biz. Indicator, quite nice. Your horn, just underneath here. Just underneath the indicator. And this bike's actually got hazard lights, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if you can. There you go. So yeah, quite cool. I've never had a bike with hazard lights on before. But yeah, this bike seems to have some pretty cool features. So I'll just go ahead and turn this one off. Underneath here, you've got your, well, I should say these are your lights. Yeah, full beam, low beam, these are your lights. You've got your full light, which is always on for me, your passing light I call it, and then your light off, which is what I say. Sometimes people call it a bit different, but that's what I call it. Here you've got starter switch, just click that in, for it to start. So let me just go ahead and brake in. So very nice, all this lights up. Let me just try and get the revs to equalise. Which is, I think, is pretty what it's meant to do. So let me just go ahead and rev this up a little bit. So yeah, pretty cool. So it's actually a pretty loud bike. The revs on this bike that I would say, the revs do drop quite a bit. So let me just rev it up for you guys. Look, stalled, gone. Let me start back up a bit. It's tricky doing it with one hand, but yeah, what's the revs? For a year-old bike, you would imagine the revs wouldn't conk out on you. But look, let me just show you this. So rev it up, we get to 6. Look, straight down to 1. Now to keep a bike idle, and the dial is between 1 and 2. So I just keep constantly giving it a bit of throttle to keep it between 1 and 2. So let me just go and let me leave that guy back. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. It's quite a nice looking bike. I hope you would agree. I'm not going to take it for a ride just yet because I haven't got a helmet cam, but I will do. And it's a bit dirty. Sorry about the dirt on the bike. I literally just rode it in the rain yesterday, so I need to give it a wash. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. And well, I would say that these bikes unfortunately aren't cheap. This bike actually cost me between, well, it's brand new, so it cost me £1,899. So but they're quite expensive for what they are, but they are good. So I would highly recommend it to anyone. And I'm just off to the gym now. So take care, fellow YouTubers, and I shall make my next video on riding. Cheers.